They say prevention is better than a cure, and in today's video I'm sharing 3 things that we have changed when interacting with our toddler that are making a world of difference. So if this sounds interesting to you, stay tuned and give this video a big thumbs up because it really does support our channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap that bell to get notified when we upload every Monday and Thursday. And let's chat all things toddler. If this is our first time meeting, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is Beck and I am a mum to 4. I have 2 little boys who are under the age of 2 and I have 2 older girls who are 4 and 6. Parenting a toddler is very different to parenting other age groups just because their foot is on the pedal for 100% emotion. There is no logical reasoning and it can be very hard to navigate this territory when they are just emotionally reacting to everything and their communication skills just aren't there. Now with our son Phineas, he is definitely working out of that primitive brain of fight and flee, and he loves to fight. Whenever he's backed into that corner and he doesn't know what to do, he was getting very aggressive and angry, and his favorite word was no, which was quite confronting because our kids at this age are learning stuff and soaking it in from us. And it made me reflect on how was I interacting with him, and I realized I was using the word no a lot to him. This made me research how can I package the way I say things where I still get the same outcome, but I am developing my relationship with him and teaching him the desired outcome rather than focusing on the negative things all the time. And I'm sure you can guess the first thing that we have changed, which is we no longer say no. Now this doesn't mean that Finn gets whatever he wants whenever he wants. We are just packaging the message a little bit different with our delivery. Now instead of saying no, we have a catchphrase: not for toddlers. These 3 words have really changed the game because being the 3rd child, he sees his older sisters and us do things all the time, and he just wants to do it as well, like monkey see, monkey do. And instead of telling him no, we are saying to him, it's not for toddlers. That's the reason why Mummy can do it, or Amira can do it, or Zoe can do it. And we are giving him opportunities to do things that are for toddlers. For example, yesterday I was unpacking the dishwasher and Finn really wanted to help me out. So while we were unpacking the bottom drawer where the plates and cutlery were, I was giving him the plastic cutlery, which he was then putting into the kids' drawer that they have, and then he went to grab a porcelain plate. Now this was a great opportunity to teach Finn about our boundaries for toddlers and not for toddlers. I kept my calm and I said to him as he grabbed that porcelain plate, not for toddlers. Now the reason why it's really important to keep you calm is because I didn't want him to get freaked out or spooked and to drop that plate because I didn't want it smashing, and instead I redirected him by giving him the plastic plate that was behind it and said to him, this is for toddlers, can you help mama and put this away? And while he was putting away his plastic plate, I put away the porcelain plate. These opportunities are so important because it's helping Finn to know the boundaries and for him to build that independence that he oh so desires, especially being the 3rd. This was a perfect example of me not just shutting him down with the word no, but providing him an opportunity to learn within the boundaries of what was fine for him to do as a toddler and what was meant for mummy and daddy, or for the older girls who have a bit more of that self-control. The second thing we've changed in the way that we interact with Phineas is we stop focusing on the negative behavior. We don't make that observational comment like, Phineas, why are you up on the step stool? Because Finn doesn't know why he's up on the step stool. He just got up because he wanted to climb because that's developmental. Instead, I will redirect him by saying, not for toddlers, feet on the floor. Now he knows exactly what I want for him. There's no inferencing, there's no abstract language. I am communicating to him what I expect of him. This has been a game changer because I'm no longer working in the realm of negativity and focusing on things that he's doing and for him to get into those bad habits. He loves picking up things all the time to be helpful, and his favorite thing to pick up and find is the TV remote control. We used to say, no Finn, why do you have the controller for? Put it back. And all he heard was, "No, Finn." And that's really difficult for him if that's all he's hearing all the time. Instead now I say, "Not for toddlers, give it to mama please," and he'll give me the controller. I'll then put it into a safer place. And this has been so good for our relationship as mother and child because I am not having constant negative interactions with him. And finding that positive spin to a situation is really helping our bond. The third thing that I have changed with my interactions with Finn is I no longer take things off him. I have noticed that when Finn finds something, he becomes very attached to it and it becomes his special little treasure. One day I came out and Finn had a glue stick. He obviously found it somewhere on the floor or maybe in the playroom because his sisters were doing some sort of craft activity, and rather than snatching it off him and saying, "No, where did you find this?" we changed the way we interact to get the same outcome. I said, "Oh buddy, you found a glue stick. Let's take it to that special place." And I said, "Would you like to help me take it to the special place?" And I offered my hand and he took it, and we walked down the hallway to the office, and I said to him, "Oh, we're gonna take it to the special place. Let's go find where the special place is." Then when we got into the office, I picked him up, I guided his hand to put it into the stationery box, and I said, "That's the glue special place. Thanks so much for helping, buddy." And I put him down. By changing my approach, he didn't have a tantrum, he didn't have an emotional reaction to the situation. He felt accomplished and proud for the fact that he had helped me. And there was closure because I didn't just snatch it off him and all of a sudden it was gone, that prized special treasure that he had found. And I don't even have to redirect him most of the time. One thing that's been a game changer for us is teaching Finn sign language. Even though he's trying to expand his vocabulary, sometimes I just don't understand him, and his signs are pretty clear. Yesterday afternoon, I took the kids out into the backyard and Finn communicated he wanted to get onto our little seesaw. I put him onto the rocker and I started bouncing him with my foot. Now he got upset and said, "No, no, no, mama." And I said to him, "Do you want me to stop rocking?" And he said, "Yes," and like nodded his head up and down. I knew exactly what his need and desire was right then. So I let him be and I went and played with the girls. And then I hear him say, "Mama, mama." And he didn't know how to communicate the next thing that he wanted. Instead, he was able to sign "all done." And I said to him, "Do you want me to pick you up?" And he goes, "Yes." And I was able to pick him up. Now this has been a game changer because he's able to communicate both with words or with signs, and it has helped him to feel heard, to feel connected with me, and there's been less tantrums because I've been able to understand what he needs from me. What I've learned through gentle parenting is there's a positive twist of communicating everything when it comes to our kids, whether they be a toddler or a primary school age child. I know as an adult, if I am told something in a positive, loving way, I am more likely to cooperate than if I was told with that negative demeanor. I am more likely to put my walls up and kind of refuse to do it. And that's the lesson with gentle parenting, is to respect our kids in the way that we communicate with them. We're still having boundaries, we're being gentle but firm, and we're getting the same outcome. And I have noticed since changing my approach, my mental health has been 100% better because I'm not working at a place of negativity. By changing these 3 ways of interacting with Phineas, it really is making a positive difference in our relationship with him and getting the desired behavior from him. If you've liked today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap that bell to get notified when we upload every Monday and Thursday, because this parenting gig doesn't come in the rule book, we only have each other. Stay tuned to the end screen where I'll leave our baby sign language video there, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye.